Listen, let's get right into it. Let this journey start from where I left it. On this path they don't travel often, but I respect it. To the point where I grabbed the hold to release the message. I've been a fool, I'll be a fool again, but that's expected. My past life I couldn't even catch it. It went clean over my head and flew past to catch me. Damn shame, can't explain. Better yet I can, better yet I will. They told me never display weakness. Sideline talking, let it roll off like raindrops off of the leaf tips. Thoughts I had outer body. My body stuck in one place, but my mind racing like a Kawasaki. Mental shower, it's no drought could stop me. Yeah, and if I said I know it all, I know that'll sound stupid. This ain't even really a song, it's just spoken word with background music. I'm saying, that was the plan. 10 toes down when I stand. Don't try to be G, bro, just be a man. Yeah, but let me get something clear. I done spit 1,000 verses behind this microphone, now I'm switching gears. Yeah, and this is all a process, so if I ever get complacent, I'ma switch the food that I digest. This is the outcome, I know it's not what they wanna hear. I know exactly how to make it hit, but that's not the focus here. It's open oceans for the boat to steer. Open-minded to subtle signs, so open ears. Cheers.
Let's get it.
You know, you ever say something that just speaks for itself?
Let's get it.
Oh, jeez, for a
You
track.
ain't really gotta add no title to it, you know me.
HGHT in the building.
Speaks for itself. Needless to say, let's get
Nitro.
Let's get
Get it. Let me ride for a little bit. Take a little pressure off of a little hit. Tell me, can you handle this sky? Cloud nine smoke from the cannabis. Taking off from the daily pleasures. Try to mix it in a cup, but it don't measure.
Every day I breathe, I believe, no relief to this creed.
Life is good to me, but it's no pleasure. Baby, let me sit where the God's at. Looking down on the world like a project.
You niggas is just
Three,
weird.
four. All I really see is foreign objects. Birthed in the world that is so cold. Like frostbites from my life, now I'm so old. Beijing in the bed till it turns gold. Still stuck at the cross, but it's no roads. Baby, let me see where your mind take time. Pick time to reflect and remind that. Take time to relax and unwind that. Got me thinking off track, never mind that. Fix them up, fix these letters up like they broken words. Gotta get it off my chest like I'm smoking herb. Trying to think straight, but my focus slurred. Place me in the league with the great ones. First album, nigga, only had to make one. Through the scriptures of my life, you can take from. Try to build your own world like a mason. Hit it.
Promise you, nigga.
Vibe with me, nigga, you can ride with me, nigga. Don't slide on me, nigga. Show pride with me, nigga. All lies on me, nigga. No lies from me, nigga. Why wouldn't you have a nigga's back? We all need visions, but the path be different. No way you can Google Maps. But if you got a plan, listen to the different and the difference. Show them that you a diplomat. Meet me in the kitchen like Spielberg. Early bird, all nighters, those are Spill's words. Streets change niggas, but they can't change nerds. Change the route, nigga, if you treat the same curve. These are all facts you should take from. Life situations face you escape from. Treadmill in time like a fake run. Nigga can't take the smell, this a fake come. Baby, it's a blank when it busts off. Try to wash the life stink in the must off. Through the depths of the deep, I could touch y'all. To the rise of the gods where they cut y'all. Trying to make me live like the white folks. Where we moving on up, this is white hope. Germs passed away, I blew the white smoke. Another mother brother, he was white though. I can give a fuck about our race shit. All racist rats throw them in the snake pit. And you niggas so real on some fake shit. When the internet beef come invasive. In the meantime, they be passing laws. How you gonna move them water past the shore?
The water will pass the show.
Y'all niggas kill me with your open eyes. Close mind niggas feeding open lies. And the sheep follow cause it's open lines. While the wolves wait patiently, focus time. Niggas think we living in the end days. Well, it's never no outs when you're enslaved. We all sell outs, do what him say. Like we stuck in the class, different senseis. Every day we living out a different script. I'm so genuine, singing out the differences. Like I'm on some Timberland and Missy shit. I can feel a rain hit when the windows zip. Mama told me, son, you're a shining star. I wish I seen the same light when the times was hard. If a dealer wrote the flush when he dealt my cards, all I definitely seen in life that I cheat the odds. And that's the shit we living in. It never equals up when summing out the dividends.
It's all just a big project, bro.
We only seeing life and how it should have been. The television's off, we the internet. Let me cut your Wi-Fi for your interject. Niggas still waiting on these stimmy checks.
40 acres in the middle, I knew you give me less.
Only speaking truth on this new wave. Though a nigga need wisdom in these new days. Before they push the old to the new grave. Try to feed the knowledge to the new age. Sister been wicked, we the projects. I'ma sit that there, let it process. But y'all keep living for this nonsense. I'ma end that there, call it content. We all need peace, even rich folk. You niggas outside, you just rich broke. Skid that.
Drum dummy, drum dummy, drum dummy, drum dummy.
All of my thugs in the ghetto. Can you hear what I'm saying? All of my thugs really need
Hey, yo, drum, play that beat, man.
I said fuck holiday. All of my thugs in the ghetto.
I understand what it's like coming up in the ghetto. You don't really want to settle, but life is an instrumental. So you start in the beginning, then you end up in the middle. That's a verse and that's a hook, but every rhyme is not a riddle. And I remember in the kitchen, my mama was doing dishes. I was telling her my wishes. She told me get on my mission. I went to school and I got busy. I started seeing my vision, then my spirit started lifting. I really could tell the difference. I really have to commend her. My mama made me a winner. See, I was born in the ghetto, and that made a born sinner. But that made me go and get it. Still going, I ain't finished. Ain't no boundaries, ain't no limit. Never content. I ain't with it. I ain't with it. Remember living in the garden, this shit was really retarded. Nigga threw so many parties, so many I can't call it. The block it got really wild, many bitches I couldn't count them. Drinking bottle after bottle, till it felt like a nigga drowning. Then I lost my nigga Taryn, goddamn it was bad. Got love for his dad, Mr. Dave, he the man. Rick Logan did his thing, I remember before he passed. And then Domingo came to the crib, then he got blasted. Yeah, we came up from the ghetto. No, we never had a hero. He considered us a bunch of zeros. This is dedicated to the ghetto, ghetto, ghetto. This for my niggas at the garden. Let's go. I gotta say rest in peace to all my people we lost, man. Shorty Duwop, Danielle, Taryn, Rick Logan, Domingo, Hope, my homie Candy. Yeah. Man, we miss y'all, man. We love y'all. We'll never forget y'all, man. Rest easy. One love. From your big homie, man.
Yo, let me unmute my microphone. What happening? What's good? What's good, everybody? The three people that's in here, how y'all doing? What's going on, Legend? What's going on, Cuzzo? I decided to go live for a little bit, man, for a little bit of grown folk talk. Y'all see it? You see it? Hope you see it, because I'm finna take it off. Yeah, it's that BTBG. That new mask. Yeah. Let me know if you want one of them things. I might even get you one ordered soon. Yeah. But welcome everybody that is here. We might have some people coming in a little bit late. But Legend, Chloe told me she wanted us to have a discussion about that song, man. I guess it was maybe what we were rapping about. So, you never know. It might happen tonight. We might plan it on a future show, but they show up. Why not? We do what we want to do around here. So I'm going to crank some more music up, give people a little bit more time to come through. Got a little discussion, question of the night. A couple of things I want to touch on tonight before we get up out of here. You know, so sit tight, get your drinks if you haven't already, get your herbal desires, all that good shit. We finna have a little grown folk talk. You feel me? But in the meantime, between time, we're gonna crank up some more music, give people a little bit more time to slide through. We're gonna jump it off with that BSM Wonder Why remix. Let's do it. We in the motherfucking grown folk sessions.
Demo, look, oral sex, demo. You see oral sex? Look, oral sex, look. You oral sex, use oral sex. Let that sperm of that man out, you demo, out. Let go.
You delivered me 2 Sundays back. Then a demon came with his penis and
Jones.
Just because I'm from the ghetto doesn't mean that I'm ghetto. Me never having shit doesn't mean for less I'ma settle. They look and label me thug, nah, I'm just a rebel. They quick to call you a drug addict for rolling rellos. Judging the book by its covers, these stupid motherfuckers. I use a smile to mask the pain as a suffer. Mud on my boots, you got that right, I just came from the gutter. I'm just a reflection of America's true colors. They lie and say they love you, but they so damn quick to judge you. Wrong way they rub you, backstabbing you when they hug you. Every sister ain't a sister, every bro ain't a brother. The box they tryna put me in, I broke it down and dumped the house with the damn lumber.
I'm here delivering game, painting these pictures, but they will not fit in the frame. So what is my aim? I guess I'ma need to explain. And you can keep all of your chain. I keep my money locked up in the bank, but boxing me in, that's something you can't. I go so hard when I bang in the bang. I'm crashing the boys and I'm clearing the lane. When I came in the game, they just knew I would change. I can only do me, we don't do me the same. There's so many genres, hip-hop got the own. When it comes to these rappers, a lot of them phony. I know that I'm great, they be calling me Tony. You live at the top, just prepare to be lonely. They bitches be begging to come up and blow me, but I never let them, cause bitches don't know me. And half of these bitches, they niggas, they owe me. These niggas be hating, that's why they be trolling. And slowly they folding, they call me the coldest. And I give a fuck if I'm one of the oldest. I know that you notice the lyrics I'm holding. They won't fit in the box, I don't care how you fold it. My pedigree different, I just need niggas to listen. Tell them quit all of that bitch.
My categories unidentified. They tested and tried to put me in a box, but I could never fit inside. Wonder why? Probably cause I just don't like they vibe. Bigger fish to fry.
I can never fit up off in that box that you made for me. You feel like I'm a failure. I feel my suit is tailored, and it's just time to tell it. I've been the truth in the booth since I tested mine. Why they pay you die? Cause I be fucking them right. There they go pocket watching dot again, man. Even if she was a 10, man. I got no heart like the 10, man. These bitches was bringing me down. I bet I won't let them hoes do it again, man. I hit the streets like they was paid for me. Lucky I made it out. I believe that my mama was praying for me. I went from the pen straight to the roster. Pass me a pen. I'm making $1, loving the look on their face when I just make a deposit. I'm back when I'm on like I never been off. You killing your wall, you niggas is soft. You really just part of the clan, you just not wearing a cloth. We not the same at all.
Look, my categories unidentified. I don't travel on the same path that they do. My action straight proof. We had to break loose, we broke the mold. BSM shit coast to coast, from the 3rd coast to the 4th coast. Then it's back to the west side, then it's back to the south side. And it's off the meter, off the ether, out the speaker. No dum-dums in the mix. Never that, never that. Move on a whole nother atlas, they wonder why. Big fish, we don't move with the undersized. These the alumni never comply with the masses. Mine stay placid, no disturbance in my actions. I'm not excited like Hollow say. Hey, monkey see monkey do, bro, this shit not okay. Wait. First time round was the real plot. This time round is a kill shot. Ride to the wheel stop. Tell them again this is the sequel. They better let the veterans in. Give them a refill on pump regular gas and shit diesel. Let them pump 87. Never changed or made concessions. Nah, never that, never that. My category's unidentified. They tested and tried to put me in a box, but I could never fit inside. Wonder why? Probably cause I just don't like they vibe. Bigger fish to fry. My category's unidentified. They tested and tried to put me in a box, but I could never fit inside. Wonder why? Probably cause I just don't like they vibe. Bigger fish to fry. Yeah. Ride out. I set the mafia.
Big dogs in my section. Ain't another click gon' check us. Respect us, yes sir. We're about to take shit up. And up, and up. I got big dogs in my section.
Stuck with big dogs, bitch, we on that big dog shit. All my niggas great names, I'm on my pit bullshit. You better watch it run through the section. You better be heavily protected. You better invest in a weapon. We strapped in this bitch like a western, maybe bonanza. The clip shaped like a banana. Had to pop a nigga dead in this pamper. Bitch, I'm an OG, better reweigh your manners. I am the light skin, Mike Jack, I'm battle. It don't even matter. I'm about to break these niggas down. I'm out of form, about to run up on these motherfucking niggas like a matador. Hit a nigga with the bullet the size of a cantaloupe. If a nigga say that he's sicker than me, I got the antidote. Nigga better act a fucking animal. Nigga better jump on a nigga ass like an antelope. Nigga, this arm and hammer, black set the mafia. All they gotta say is somebody coming around, they be popping them, popping up like a Texas nigga screwing and chopping them. Leave them on the floor, we neating them, mopping them. I don't do the fucking talking and talking, but nigga talking about a cool and tired. That mean no worry, nigga. You better worry these niggas shaking like a bucket from church. My dog call me bitch, I'm there in a hurry. I'ma haul off and hit a nigga on purpose. And I'm swerving, nigga looking nervous, no mercy, heard the roof.
Big dogs in my section. Ain't another click gon' check us. Respect us, yes sir. We're about to take shit up. And up, and up. I got big dogs in my section.
I'm 1/5 of an elite group, regardless of the vocal booth. Our talent comes from the most high, it's not a fluke. Music flow through my veins, hip hop is in my roots. We the upper echelon, we glad we not you. On itself, if it sound like I'm pissing on you, you should be happy that I'm not shitting on you. Big dog, alpha male, let my nuts hang longer. No leash, no collar, fuck a fence, I leap over. Those lames in the game, let them know they time over. I go for the throat, bite down, lock on ya. My Pavo got me a little bipolar. I dig holes, bury bones just to find closure. I don't play dead and I don't roll over. They chained me to a cylinder block, I got stronger. Gave me raw meat, gunpowder for my hunger. To protect mines, I'll die like a soldier. I'm gone.
Big dogs in my section. Ain't another click gon' check us. Respect us, yes sir. We're about to take shit up. And up, and up. I got big dogs in my section. Big dogs in the building. Came in the game, raised the bar to the ceiling. Anything gon' change if a broad look appeal. Cause we in it for the bucks, we just want a couple meal. Cause I'm sitting as one of the real. My lyrics is dumb as they get. My niggas, they dumb as a bit. And we will come running your shit. Cause this is that big dog section. We don't give a fuck if you got next up, yes sir. I'm talking about sanctified shit. If we ain't who you ride, you get treated like a side. See this music, that is mine. Ain't no motherfucking line. And yes, and that's who I grind with. Keep that shit in mind. Keep that bullshit aside and keep your eyes on the prize. In my mind, I keep it focused on the grind. Believe me, I won't tell a lie. Cause when I look up to the sky, we gon' know we kept our section sanctified. I forever ride with my guys. Big dogs in my section. Ain't another click gon' check us. Respect us, yes sir. We're about to take shit up. And up, and up. I got big dogs in my section. Big dogs in my section. Ain't another click gon' check us. Respect us, yes sir. We're about to take shit up. And up, and up.
We are back in the building. That was Sanctified Section from BSM, Black Sector Mafia. Also, I done changed shirts and this shit when I goddamn made me look like I got on some silver shit. Hold on one second, man. Let me see if I can fix this. It's a little better. That'll work. So we in the building, man, once again. One more day of work and I'm off for 2 days. Tomorrow make 8 straight days. They've been getting the butter from the duck. I swear to God. Now the corner of my screen fuzzy. But oh well, we'll get it together. So I got a question of the night, so I'm gonna hit on shortly. But y'all know I've been talking about being the bigger person and how hard that is. And the last few days, just scrolling down, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, whatever, I kept running into the answer. And I felt like it was for me. So we're going to touch on that before we hit the question of the night. Chloe, you might want to listen to this. Even though you ain't going to ever be the bigger person, you still want to listen to it. I'm fucking with you. So when we speaking of being the bigger person, you know what I'm saying, it's when you're done wrong, and it's from a loved one. Because we know the relationship really depends on how you're going to respond, if you respond at all. I had a conversation with a guy at work. We talked about it after I seen the first post. And then I seen it again. I was like, what the fuck? It's God sending me a sign. And the last video I seen, which I wish I would have saved it was of Mike Tyson. He was talking to a guy on his podcast. And the guy was like, if a motherfucker do me wrong, I'm automatically cutting them off immediately. You know what I'm saying? They did me wrong. And Mike Tyson said, then you lose. He was like, you mean to tell me I lose because I cut somebody off who did me wrong? He said, yes, because they changed you. They made you be somebody that you're not. And when I sat and thought about it, I was like, wow. I know I am I have a big heart. I don't like seeing nobody down. I love to help people when I can. And sometimes I feel like that plays against me because some people use that shit or, take my kindness for weakness. But if somebody do me wrong and my response to them is to say fuck them and just cut them off completely, don't fuck with them, the devil did win. The devil found my weakness and now he's going to use it against me. He's going to send somebody else to do the same thing. You can end up alone like that, which I'm alone on a daily basis anyway. So, but at the end of the day, I kind of understand what he meant. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow no one to detect, or should I say, determine who you are. A lot of things in my past, I let control how I am or who I am in the future. And that shouldn't be the case. You don't let nobody determine who you are. You are who you are because you choose to be that person. If you choose to be a good person, don't let nobody take that away from you. I know we all done heard the saying, kill it with kindness. That's a true fucking statement. Because if you're that type of person that you always show love to people, just keep killing them with kindness. You know, one thing I do know, silence really hurts somebody. It does. So if you just choose not to say nothing, you know that you're hurting. You know that. If you disagree, y'all know the link is in the chat. New trolls in the building. What's going on, bro? Taking a look at this chat. Nucho, does that mean you in green? Does that mean that you became a member or something? Because I've never seen that. And I know I did set up my membership, so I don't know if that's what that means. Let me know. Yeah, I believe that's what that means. I have no idea what the green mean, but I'll find out though. But I appreciate you for sliding through, man. But we're going to get to another jam. Y'all leave some comments or you can come up in the chat. Either call the number and tell me how you feel about the concept of being a bigger person. That's my answer. Might not be yours. You might disagree. If you disagree, let's talk about it. Coming up next, we will be having the question of the night, but I'm going to give it a little time for y'all to talk about the bigger person concept. In the meantime, between time, let's listen to the brand new one from me and Legend. Your fault.
Sorry. Not so sorry.
You think you hard, huh? You say you never give your heart to a broad, huh? You didn't listen, now you wish you played it smart, huh? And now you wishing that you listened to the gods, huh? Now this the part, bro.
Yeah, broke my heart, huh? I used to be a fuck nigga from the start, yeah. It wasn't my fault, but the ones that I was born with. The women that I love left me with some scars, yeah. I put my heart away, but you can call it storage. But the pain I went through made me hella smarter, huh? So I changed, ooh. I guess my mama and my sister take the blame too. Hyenas running they blood cause they got some loose screws. They hate the fact I'm like my daddy except the smarter fool. She used to spend my child support up on her new dude, and she would pay me back in clues and leave a nigga blue. My sister's wild, she wanna get drunk, she wanna get dick. That bitch hate me cause I saw her committing sins. That bitch was fucking married man in mama crib. I tried protecting my home but I was labeled a little snitch. That was 20 years ago and that bitch should be with the shit. She rode over to my baby mama and my other kids, and they be trying to play keep away like I did so much of them. What goes around comes around, no you just setting me up to win. The weight they placed on my shoulder would almost make me go limp, to the point that I was bending because the pain I was feeling. Bro, I feel like Adam with ease, them bitches lead to killing. I thought women were peacemakers, someone we could consider healers. Using a motherfucker cause they switch up like some Cardelas.
You think you hard, huh? You say you never give your heart to a broad, huh? You didn't listen, now you wish you played it smart, huh? And now you wishing that you listened to the gods, huh? Now this the part, bro. Listen, pimpin', pay attention. Won't you say this prayer with me? I understand you when you feel it, I gotta keep it real with you. Heavenly Father, I need attention. My little cousin really tripped. Him and his mom came distant, and I need you to fix. Open his ears, open his heart. I know that Satan, he's the problem, but any problem you can solve, all he gotta do is call. And you know the alcohol make you feel like you fall. I know it's time that you call. Know he's scared cause he stalled. I'ma end my little prayer cause it's time there to talk to him. I do my job down here, just keep the demons off of him. Understand that you're mad, but your mommy really bad. I bet your dad still love her, and that's truth and big fact. Understand as a man, know that God got a plan. I know your sister made you mad, but she came from a man. You know your brother not perfect, we was all born in sin. And once we all born again, all sins get clean. Don't you be a hypocrite. Listen, pimp, you want some different shit. If your situation ain't the same predicament, you don't got a choice in picking, but you got a choice to handle things different. Cause a daughter need a dad to check the history. You think you hard, huh? You say you never give your heart to a broad, huh? You didn't listen, now you wish you played it smart, huh? And now you wishing that you listened to the gods, huh? Now this the part, bro.
I'm certified.
Dammy.
Niggas know that I be snapping. Like, bitch, that's what's happening. I can't help it, I be spaz. I ain't like them other rappers. I ain't on to do the capping, but they know that I be spaz. Niggas know that I be snapping. Like, bitch, that's what's happening. I can't help it, I be spaz. I ain't like these other rappers. I ain't on to do the capping, but they know that I be spaz. I ain't like these other rappers. Hell no, I ain't nothing like them. I'm too busy on my mic. A Hall of Fame, they gon' invite them. Too many Isaiahs wanna fight them. Then tell the people I don't like them. If they good, they would indict them. But they don't know that I'm a fighter. And catching fire like a lighter. Fuck your opinion, cause it's biased. In 2020, been a riot. And I noticed they been quiet. Bitch, you know that I'm the sire. Without the gas, I got them higher. Without the mask, I'm Michael Myers. I've been rolling like some tires. Them bitches left me off the flyers. If I ain't the truth, then they a liar. Niggas know that I be snapping. Like, bitch, that's what's happening. I can't help it, I be spaz. I ain't like them other rappers. I ain't on to do the capping, but they know that I be spaz. Niggas know that I be snapping. Like, bitch, that's what's happening. I can't help it, I be spaz. I ain't like these other rappers. I ain't on to do the capping, but they know that I be spaz. I ain't like these other rappers. I done seen a lot of niggas switch. I done seen a nigga all up on a nigga dick. They pussy nigga need to quit. Some of these niggas chicken tell a nigga what it is. But y'all niggas will ride with them. Now tell the truth. Can you look them in the eye, nigga? I call them niggas side niggas, cause they'll ride with you, but keep them a side nigga. That's not one of my niggas. Cause when it come to my niggas, we don't duck and hide, nigga. And if you fuck with my niggas, we gon' see your t-shirt with your picture. Niggas know that I be snapping. Like, bitch, that's what's happening. I can't help it, I be spaz. I ain't like them other rappers. I ain't on to do the capping, but they know that I be spaz. Niggas know that I be snapping. Like, bitch, that's what's happening. I can't help it, I be spaz. I ain't like these other rappers. I ain't on to do the capping, but they know that I be spaz. I ain't like these other rappers. I ain't like these other rappers.
Ain't behind you.
Is what you said.
I said, ain't nobody behind you. You looking back like somebody gonna jump out at you.
Nah. If a motherfucker in here, I promise you, he better get me before I grab that stick. I bet you that much. What's going on, Chloe?
Not much. You saved me.
I saved you.
Yeah, I went and got on that drunk man's platform.
Who?
That other one. The one that calls himself the real boss.
Oh, okay.
And he wanted me to come and answer a question, and I knew that was a fish line with a bopper on it, but I took it anyway. And I said, I got to go. I had an appointment with another panel. I got to go.
Well, before we get into the question that I brought up, the concept of being the bigger person, which y'all know we done talked about that a few times here in my life. And did you hear what I said? That my explanation of what I've found out recently.
I don't know what you found out. I heard you talking about how Evander Holyfield bit off a piece of Mike Tyson's brain and spit it out because he ain't got no brains. But okay.
No, Chloe, you an asshole. But of course, we was talking about Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson was the only person I heard this from. So don't you even go there.
Tell me somebody else's name. I'll go there too.
Yeah, I bet you will.
I'll tell you why, but go ahead.
But of course, I said being a bigger person is the better route to go to, because once you change and start, I guess, doing evil for evil, they changed you.
Yeah.
And that's when the devil wins, you lose, because you allow someone to control your personality and change it to somebody that you normally not. So what's your response to that?
The devil advocate always sitting in my side pocket. So I don't agree with that because kind of goes back to the biblical thing where, you know, they say, you know, a lot of people like to say, God said, turn the other cheek. Well, God didn't tell you to stand there and get beat down, though.
No, he didn't.
So, you know, that goes the same way. You know, you ain't got to hate the person. You ain't got to be ugly to the person. I feel like you are being the bigger person. If you, like you were talking about, silence will kill them. I think that is being the bigger person by just not doing anything against them. But like I said in my comment, I can still love you from over yonder.
True.
And to me, that is being the bigger person because, and it's not going to change you because I think you will get changed and hardened if you stand there and allow somebody to continue doing the same thing to you over and over. That will change you.
I can respect that.
That will turn you into somebody trying to be like me, you know.
Well, I think what you said probably would be the same thing I would probably do is love them with a long handle spoon. But now this is somebody that you normally talk to on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Let's say, for instance, it's your sister, your brother. You know what I'm saying? And they do something to you, and you normally speak to them until they did something to you. Now you don't talk to them at all. Now you still love them.
Yep.
But you go out your way not to say nothing to them. When you have a family function, you speak to everybody but your brother who pissed you the fuck off. Isn't that a part of changing you? Now you're giving him your ass kiss, but you still love him from a distance.
God must have been speaking to you today.
Hey, I talk to him every day. Every day.
I mean, no, y'all was having some sidebars today because I spent the day on the phone with Miss Jackie with some things going on here, which I was not even a part of, but somehow I got the blunt end of it, you know, and it made me, you know, it was short and sweet, but it actually happened yesterday, but it's made me sit and ponder all night, all day today, and all this evening. Done took me all the way back to Adam and Eve. You know, in my own mind, doing the soul searching thing. And like I said, I wasn't even really involved in what the issue that took place, but I was the one that got the blunt end of it because where it ended at, I happened to be right there. And so I got the blunt end of it, and I was like, okay, well, here, make sure you take everything because I don't want you to forget nothing. And I handed them, you know, their stuff, that type of thing. And it's caused me to go back because of the issues that was brought up, whatever the issues that was going on between them, there was religion got brought in, race got brought in, all kinds of things got brought in. And that's what I mean about going all the way back to Adam and Eve in my mind, you know, and it was actually something that I was sitting here pondering, talking to you about, you and Miss Lorraine anyway. And it's something that would be a several hour discussion type of thing. But again, I'm still going to love all them people. I'm not going to get up and go out of my way to go associate with them, but I'm not going to ignore them if they associate to me.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It makes all the sense in the world.
Especially since we're right next door to each other.
I think a lot of people would probably respond that way, especially if it's somebody that you care about, because if it's somebody that you can be that way and don't give a fuck about them and never see them again, it wouldn't bother you. But if it's a loved one,
I was gonna say maybe if you could be like that, then maybe you didn't love them as much as you thought you did.
Exactly, and that's why I said it depends on the relationship of that person.
You know, it hurts now, and I could say the one that it happened to, you know, there's a 30-something year generation gap. So it's not like if we were all hanging out, you know, talking every day, whatever. But it hurts because I do love her.
Right. And
maybe she was just using me as the sounding board, whatever. I get it, but it still hurt.
I think at the end of the day, once you explain or you tell them like what they did and you didn't like it, you know what I'm saying, and don't do that shit again, and you continue to show love to them.
Yeah.
Do you think? Do you think after you had voiced your opinion and you didn't do anything bad to them back or treat them any different, do you think they will sit back and think of what they did and maybe just say, you know what, that was fucked up of me? Because I know you said you don't want to keep dealing with it because you keep forgiving them. You don't think they would actually understand?
Well, no. In this actual situation, what I was hurt from, it was a 13-year-old. So that you got an immature, inexperienced mind that I've got to find the right words to talk to her. You know, it's not like another adult. Gotcha. So, you know, she may have been just taking him. Hell, she may have been her time of the month. I don't know. You know, because teenagers, you never know. You know, you see what I'm saying? But it's still, it did take place, and it's never taken place. No, the kids in this family, even the extended kids in this family, they do not disrespect adults. Even if they got a reason to, they just don't. And that happened, and it was like, I don't know what planet I'm on. Let me go back in the house. You know, that type of thing. Right. But yeah, you know, I think, you know, even though like you said, your brother, your sister, whatever, and there have been things, you know, that, you know, when we went out the other night for my daughter's birthday, my brother was there, and, you know, I don't really speak to him much. And he did speak to me first, and I honestly did not see him when I walked in. I saw somebody sitting in the chair in the lobby there, you know, the waiting to go get seated. But I wasn't looking at him, so I didn't even realize that was him until he said, "Hey, Cassie, what's up?" You know. So then I did turn around and I acknowledged him and everything like that. You know, I was busy looking at his wife because I don't like her. You know, that type of thing. But you know, I like there again though. Since I've been here, yes, I have picked up the phone and I have sent him a text messages. It took him 3 days to respond to it, but hey, I feel like I was the bigger person because I sent the text message out first. So you gotta take that asshole label and lower it down a little bit.
You're absolutely right, and that's something I wouldn't have thought that you would have did. So salute the Chloe.
I would have never thought it in the last decade or two.
She took a slot off her assholeness. Ain't that some shit? Well, we gonna crank up some more music. Huh?
New things every day. You never know what's gonna pop out.
Never know. I definitely appreciate that. We're gonna play another jam, and then we gonna, matter of fact, I'm gonna drop the question of the night while the song playing. So I'm gonna give y'all a chance to think about it. So get ready.
All right.
This is gonna be a doozy. Nah, I'm bullshitting. Here's Arm & Hammer from Game Over. This is Tips.
She don't even know that I'm tipsy. She don't even know what I'm into. All she needs to know is that I hit it, flip it, beat it down with the pound. That's why she keep me around. She don't even know that I'm geeking. She don't need to know that I'm freaking. All she needs to know is that I hit it, flip it, beat it down with the pound. That's why she keep me around.
She don't even know that I'm geeked up. Because when we have sex, it's like a threesome. Because I don't pop the feeling, turn it to another person. I can make it big rock, young money. I don't wanna tell you everything that I'm into. You don't even know it cause my game short into. You, us, go up, get on top, ride like a bus. Shut it wild, give it no fucks. And a pussy fresh like a tux. Round 1, 2, 3, 4. Shout it want more, give her more. Bed rocking back and forth. He haul socks, polo horse. She didn't know that I was gon' get freaky and party hard in that pussy like it's the weekend. I done took her to outer space. I came last, she won a race. I'm passing her waist and I'm down to her thighs. Everybody don't get to talk about this pussy mine.
Now let's get freaky. She don't even know that I'm tipsy. She don't even know what I'm into. All she needs to know is that I hit it, flip it, beat it down with the pound. That's why she keep me around. She don't even know that I'm geeking. She don't need to know that I'm freaking. All she needs to know is that I hit it, flip it, beat it down with the pound. That's why she keep me around. She like the way that I flip it. She like the way that I hit it. She like the way that I kiss it. She like the way that I eat it. She like the way that I beat it. She like her legs to the ceiling. She love it when I be drilling. Loving the feeling I'm giving. I'm giving. She wanna have on my chillin'. No, I just been sipping on Henny. The Henny be giving me feel like can't come in a minute. I be drilling the kitty be really screaming. I kill her, that nigga the realest. She tell me, Daddy, don't beat up the kitty. I told her chill out, I be done in a minute. But then she say, no, baby, you cannot I finish. I'm coming. About to tap in a minute. Lil' bitty say, give me a cup of that Henny. It seem like that Henny just giving you energy. You think that's a remedy? That's how it really be. Give me your bean and you see how it really be. I cannot stop when I'm off on the yard. Get this cock in the box, you be screaming to God. You be like, baby, the dick is so hard. I get the dick to your kitty, you go to your heart. Good Lord. You gon' need rest when I finish, 'cause I'm killing the kitty. Good Lord. There ain't no limit when drinking, a nigga feel tipsy. Jesus. Have me a bottle of Henny, a couple of beans. Next time I come, baby, we can have 3. I'ma turn you to a freak. We can all get tipsy. She don't even know that I'm tipsy. She don't even know what I'm into. All she needs to know is that I hit it, flip it, beat it down with the pound. That's why she keeps me around. She don't even know that I'm geeking. She don't need to know that I'm freaking. All she needs to know is that I hit it, flip it, beat it down with the pound. That's why she keeps me around. That's why she keeps me around. That's why she keeps me around.
Boy, quit lying.
Not the threesome.
Quit lying. You don't like no goddamn threesome.
No, you said like a threesome.
That was Tips off of the Arm & Hammer Game Over project, which is in stores right now. If you haven't heard that, man, that album is super dope. Every album that has been put out from me, the squad, the team, has been straight dope. We've been on fire all fucking year long. You feel me? So if you haven't checked it out, I don't know what you're waiting on. Go get it. But
you don't know what I've been, what I do, what I've been by myself for too damn long. Shut up.
You ain't had no goddamn threesome, I tell you that much.
You said like a threesome, okay? I caught all the. That's like that other song, Big Dog. All
Big Dog.
I heard it. I heard every word correctly, but on one part, and it had to be the part with Jesus on the cross part too. I swear it sounded like he said the dick dog section.
You talking about no? It's Dick Dog.
That's what it sounded like. See,
The
y'all got
Dick Dog. You said the Dick Dog.
That's what I heard. I watched the whole 7 seasons of True Blood. Now my brain is on some other trip. Y'all just need to be careful.
Start watching that double shit.
I finished the whole season. It's done. Got it all done in a week.
Well, let's go ahead and jump into the question tonight. I'm pretty sure you done seen it scroll across the screen. And this is something that I talked to, I can't remember. But
wasn't me.
Matter of fact, it was B1. He ain't here tonight, but he might slide in a minute. Do birds of a feather really flock together? Now, I ain't talking about the motherfucking birds in the goddamn sky. I know y'all done heard that saying before. It's an old school saying that my parents, my grandma done told us. And I did some thinking over my life, and I've hung around all types of people. And who they were sometimes didn't reflect who I was. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they were doing things that I didn't do. I didn't agree with. I didn't change friends because they could not make me do the dumb shit that they were doing. So how do you feel about that question?
I think it depends on the breed of the birds.
Elaborate, please.
Well, if you got a lot of breeding birds that like to breed a lot, you ain't gonna have a whole bunch of them in a group together because there'll be too much competition. In other words, like if you got a whole bunch of females that like to be promiscuous, they're not going to be in a big group together because there's too much competition. You see what I'm saying?
Say that again. Let me make sure I got that, girl. Say that one more time.
Like, let's say you got a dozen females and half of them are very promiscuous and half of them ain't.
Mm-hmm.
you're not going to find the 6 that are promiscuous, all 6 hanging out together.
Okay.
Because they want, you know, you might have 1 or you might have 2 of them at most, because it's too much competition. And that goes with anything, any type of personality trait. It depends on how competitive they are too. With that, like if you got the big dog, now they like to run in packs, yes, but how much ego each one has will depend on how much that they can hang together in a pack.
I can respect that. Let me just respond to this chat real quick. Bam, I've been dropped my link to all my platforms. I've been did that. I did it early in the show. Shit, I done did it several shows before. You haven't seen it. I'm so sorry.
Scroll up.
You got a new link, and my link been in here weeks ago. I'm fucking with you, but it's in here. Just scroll up, you'll see it. It says Boss Man links to all his platforms or some shit like that. Yaya's kid, what up, cuz? Salute, shalom, welcome. We are now discussing, do birds of a feather really flock together? And Chloe just broke things down from her perspective, and I can understand where she's coming from. So let me ask you this, Chloe, before I move on to the chat and some more music. If you have some friends, or let's say a friend, it's your best friend, and for whatever reason, you never knew that she liked women, but you eventually found out. Would you stop hanging with her?
Only if she tried to get me to eat fish tacos.
I respect that 100%, because if it happened to me, I don't think I could disown my friend. But as long as you keep that shit over there, we all right. So I respect that. So,
and I noticed, I could say this with men, I've noticed it. The younger the man is when it comes to male sexuality, men tend to be a whole lot less tolerant of having that around them the younger they are. The older they are, they will make baby steps like, okay, I can be your friend, but you got to keep that over there. And then they get a little bit older, maybe like senior citizen type thing. It's like, okay, I ain't going to fight this no more. Like, he's got his boyfriend next to him. Okay, but I ain't going to look over there. You know, that type of thing. So men, I have noticed that men do evolve. And women seem to accept it in their presence a lot easier than men. But I'm still the type that eat your tacos over there. I don't want no tacos. Thank you. Easy as that.
I respect that. So y'all see the question of the night. We got Chloe in the building. She done dropped two responses to the statement I dropped earlier, which is the bigger person concept. I'll repeat that for anybody who just now slid in the building. And also the question of the night. Does birds of a feather really flock together? Appreciate that. We're going to go into some more music. Here's the homie King, repping Wigtown. Stand up. This is tough. It's my little dude right here. You got next. Watch what I tell you.
They say King, rate yourself from 1 to 10. I'm on say 1 to 1, rather a freaky bitch than a bad bitch, cause a boring bitch just ain't fun. Do you really think your chick wholesome? I used to come on your whole tongue. Suck a nigga, love the trick on her, but money I don't get that whole none. Straight dog back in the days, like I had paws back in the days. Now I spit bars, could be behind bars. Broke so many laws back in the days. Had to find my way up out the maze. Like the moon, I went through a phase. You would think my homies with the braids, cause they on the corner still catching plays. Goddamn, I can't trust nobody, I just gotta be the light and change that I wanna see. see, hope I can. Uncle for my niggas with the chains on their minds, so we finally all free. I can't live a life in vanity. The devil tries best to dance with me, cause I'm an olive branch from my family tree, and a sign of hope to humanity. Nigga, welcome to my mental gallery. But what you hear is really what you see, a bunch of abstract paintings on the wall, cause that's how life is seen to me. It seems to me no one preceding me or coming after me. This is a casualty, I'm charged up like a motherfucking battery. It's only up from here like it has to be. Motivation text to all my niggas, we up next. The boy blessed, took the mask off just to see my future, and I ain't need mollies or the Percocets. White bitch give me turkey neck, I work out just to make her sweat. I'm tryna fuck her on the money, right, the rubber bands. Now that's what I call safe sex. I'm raw dog, I never fall off. Zoo shopping beats like a sawed off. I got women call me up for some D. I don't have a penis, I got a call log. Never ball hog, I'm magic bitch. I'm 24, but this some savage shit. I can't sit still, all this cash to get like a wind chill. Boy, I'm cold as shit, nigga. Whew. Let me take a little breathe. The scratching the surface, about to go deep. But whew, boy, this shit is so lethal. King ain't no way that this shit here is legal. Niggas like, boy, the industry needs you. Bros like your own, put on for your people. They not your equal, they don't believe you. They'll never be you, them niggas see through. Front and center, not the victim, I'm the victor. Just deliver all the cash, legal tender. All eyes on me when I enter. Born sinner, live life, die winner. People up north say I'm nice as shit. I was always taught to be a gentleman. If I die before I wake, I hope God let me be a citizen. Cause all the dirt that a nigga did, I hope this verse wash away my sins. I hope my life didn't curse my kids. And if I did, let me try again, let it smoke. Yeah, used to ride around and view a century, let it smoke. Yeah, trying to be the artist of the century, let it smoke. Yeah, everything happen how it's meant to be, let the smoke clear. Y'all gotta hit me out eventually, like a brace face, boy, I spit on trash. Cop do say, I'ma sip on that, never play safe, get killed like that. She got a cute face with a shape to match. When you too real, they get too attached. Where you been? I been in my bag, all the salt they throwing only kill slugs. Hey Zeus, boy, this shit tough.
I really don't want to dream anymore. Well, the nightmares are visions, and dreams are visions. Just follow my thoughts, and lead your thoughts. I want it all gone. Yeah.
Where I start when it's approaching me. But y'all ain't never cope what has broken me. And y'all ain't never asked about the break, cause the focus was the now behind the scenes, it was choking me. Mama did it all, but I look like him. Where the fuck was he when I look back then? Weight up on my chest, I'll adjust that sin. Sometimes I look him in his eyes and it's just say when. Unforgiving thoughts create unstable dreams. Restless sleepless nights, drugs by any means. Wouldn't understand if I kept it clean, so I gotta do them dirty, it's by any means. Crack was the era I was raised in, and dream was the maze that he glazed in. Times I wish I could reach back and save him. Other times I wish that bullet didn't graze him.
This is not the end of me. Falling like an enemy. Time to bury it on me.
Y'all know what I'm talking about? Stress equals anxiety. Anxiety equals health. Sometimes you gotta keep focused.
Mama, why I feel like this? How the hell we win the game when the field goal miss? Understand the poverty, I don't feel that shit. He was raised in the same field, he still got mixed. I was there to see it all, flashbacks don't click. And it seeps into my mind like an old school flick. I try to block it out and see someone cement that brick. So the visions that are stuck, I'm more to out that shit. And the demons that be working overtime to the left. Try to keep it to the right every time that I step. Used to run, I could feel them breathing out of my chest. She used to tell me cut it off when I was holding my breath. Try to suffocate my thoughts, but they're hard to suppress. Therapists and the meds all hard to digest. Every night you call telling son just get you some rest. Even though I lay it down, I never see through the stress. Unforgiving thoughts create unstable dreams. Weight up on my chest, I'll adjust that sin. Try to suffocate my thoughts, but they're hard to suppress. Weight up on my chest, crack was the era I was raised in. Unforgiving thoughts create unstable dreams. Weight up on my chest, I'll adjust that sin. Try to suffocate hard to suppress. Weight up on my chest. Crack was the era I was raised in.
Now dust I scream. This is not the end of me. Falling like an enemy. Time to bury it on me. Now dust I scream. This is not the end of me. Falling like an enemy. Time to bury it on me.
Nuda, that song just supposed to end like that, bro? Because every time I play it, that's just how that motherfucker ends. But anyway, New Troll, new album, New World is out on all platforms. Bams has dropped a link to his Linktree page, which will take you to every platform that he's promoting it on. Same with me. I done dropped my link in there. So y'all click on those links, save the link so you will be able to listen to the music on your favorite platform, whatever that may be. But tonight, of course, this is grown folk talk, and we talking about birds of a feather. Do they really flock together? And I seen a comment that Bams put up, and it's funny, but at the same time, it's a great fucking question. And that takes me to another angle that we need to talk about. Now, we was talking about being friends when I asked Chloe with someone and later on found out that they were gay. Now, Bam, to answer your question, it depends on where you met these friends. Because if you've been friends with someone all your life, let's say, for instance, going back to, elementary school, y'all been friends. And later on in life, she became whorish. Let's say multiple of your friends that you were friends with in childhood days became hoes. I would say no, you're not a hoe. Let's say you met them in your adult life. And you met them somewhere like a strip club or in the trap or, something like that. You knew those type of females. You were attracted to those people for a reason. Is it because they were like you? Now, I'm not talking about you. I'm just making a point. Maybe that's why you're friends with them. I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? But you will never see me go to a Klan rally and make friends. Does that make sense? What you think, Chloe?
Jesus said you're supposed to love everybody.
Yep, I do.
From over yonder way.
I do. You know what I'm saying? Some people it's just hard to love them, but God's still working on me. I ain't got it down pat.
Nah, that's that other lady's excuse. God's still working on me.
Hey,
God's through working on you. Yeah, he got to be.
No, he ain't. He don't never stop loving you.
You too much work right now. I need a break.
You're a mess. We got Crucial Cam in the building.
You know what though? For real, I think you hit it on the head though when you said it depends on when you met him, how you met him, type of thing. Because I'll give you a perfect example. My cousin that introduced my husband and I as teenagers. After so many years, I made the comment, my cousin's gay. And it literally started an argument between me and my husband because he goes, "Why are you mad at him?" I said, "I'm not mad at him. I'm just stating a fact." And my husband got very, because at that time he was in that, younger male age, what I was speaking about, where men are still acting like it's contagious or something, And I think that because I was close with my cousin, not that he ever came out to any of us, but we just saw the signs. And yes, he did always have girlfriends. And that was the excuse that my husband gave because he's always had chicks. We always used to take all the, we'd all double date up to the Texas Jam, things like that. But that don't mean that he's still not gay, And now, if it was somebody that is your a female to another female being, your friend, and y'all going clubbing together and stuff like that, if she's gay, if she a hoe, because In my opinion, I think it'd be kind of hard to hide it. You would, I mean, I don't see how, like what Bam was talking about, as far as like, she's talking about, does that make you one too? And I would say no, but that I would see that, I don't see that you could just deny that your friend is a hoe and you not know that they a hoe, because it ain't like she wait until 4 o'clock in the morning after you done dropped her off to be a hoe.
So I think we definitely agree on the fact that, you know, if you met them being a hoe, I think the simple fact is it was the environment you met them in.
Well, no, you know, because you could have met him in church, but if you hanging with them and if you know them, you know she a hoe. That's all there is to it.
Absolutely. And if you have respect for yourself, then just because they're a hoe don't make you a hoe. Because you got to think about it. When women go to the club, and y'all can't say I'm lying about this, and people can't help how they look, y'all always bring this one ugly ass girl to boost up how y'all look. So, you know, you can say some people hang with nothing but pretty girls. And then some people hang with a couple of ugly girls. And they all go out. And then all the goddamn guys who approach this group of girls gonna look at them and like, if I had to choose, I'm gonna choose one of these little chicks. Right? So they can't control that.
I can say, you see my one daughter, the one that you said, oh wow, that should, you know, you kind of start crawfishing. She was the daughter. But it's true. All my husband's friends, I mean, all the guys, I mean, she's beautiful. She really is. But
damn sure is.
She was the daughter that always had the friends that were rich and pretty. Like, in other words, like she was trying to raise herself up even more to that level. My second daughter always had the friends that were a little bit chubby, that were more on a lower financial level than her family. That type, because she wanted to look like the best one out of the crowd.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. I mean, because growing up and hanging out as a teen and stuff like that, I had my group of friends. So I don't know how other groups of friends would have been, but I can say, you know, I seen that just with my own kids. Like one of them actually, as beautiful as she is, she still was reaching to a higher level, is what it was for her, I think. And my other one was like, let me be the best one here, you know. And she's, you know, she's pretty too, you know, but it was their mentality and how they look at themselves in the mirror, though, too.
Right. I want to go to a comment that what it is, T. I'm gonna just call you T. I don't want to mess up that second part. She said, if I knew they were being considered a hoe, I wouldn't want to be classified as to what others were classifying my friend as, so I would distance myself. Now, I wanted to talk about that because I have a friend who was friends with another female who was carrying herself all over social media like a hoe. And these two were good friends. They was always going out to eat and doing a lot of things together, party and all that. And then she was just going too far with the whole shit that she posts on social media. And my friend, she distanced herself from her because she said the same thing that T just said. She didn't want to be classified as a hoe because you know this girl is a hoe. The world know this girl is a hoe, and you're hanging with her on a daily basis. People are going to look at you as a hoe too. It's not right. Is it right? No. But that's just the way the world is today. So I can understand why she said what she said. But on the reverse side of it, if you know you're not a hoe, but your friend is doing some hoe tendency shit all over social media, do you just leave them alone? I guess it really depends on how long y'all been friends, because if y'all been friends for, let's say, 10 plus years, you would really distance yourself? Like, or would you distance yourself from her in public? Like,
well, how about this? How about if y'all grew up together and as y'all became young adults, she started becoming a hoe? Are you going to call it quits with your friendship?
I couldn't. I just that's just me. I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? That's just my homeboy's a crackhead.
Yeah.
Crucial K turned into a crackhead. I'm just fucking with you, Crucial. I'm fucking with you.
We got a
I
1-800 number for
myself,
both y'all.
I would try to help my homie if that was the case. No, Crucial ain't no crackhead. I was just making a fucking point.
I got my topic of the night. Okay. Boss man's best friend is crackhead. But you know what I'm saying is, in other words, for one, it goes back to personal preference on what you want to be associated with. But if this is somebody that you were truly friends with, that after, let me be Monifa, y'all were best friends for 13 years since the 3rd grade at Johnson's Elementary School, and now she starts getting hoish tendencies. Are you going to quit being friends with her because of that? Or are you going to go buy her some condoms and have us talk?
T, answer the question. We want to know. So we're gonna wait for.
I would say if you could drop it and take off, were you as good of a friend as you thought you were then?
And Bam just said she would try to talk to her and let her know how she feel about what she's doing. Now, if she just if she got friendly coochie, she just got friendly coochie. She loves sex. She's an infant.
That's a man's view. Right?
We finna purge, man. Y'all sit tight.
Cops killing, and they picking targets. No shit, like I ain't got a toilet. Play the game, you forfeit. Overall, it's bullshit. Overall, lies. Overall, pride. Everybody got beef until it's time to ride. And the niggas switch up, go to that dark side. And it all go down, just like it's low tide. And how you riding that wave, it's like a boat ride. Coming straight at your neck, just like a bow tie. And you done ran out of minutes, now it's go time. Yeah, I feel a whole lot of pain. Yeah, I know I tried just to do the right thing. Yeah, I know time's gonna get harder than most. Pray to the most high, vision getting better than most. Open your third eye, imagine seeing life from a view of a bird's eye. Police running down on niggas, killing them curbside.
We got the crazies, just give the word. The guards coming, we make them purge. Guards coming,
we make them purge.
The guards coming,
we make them purge.
The guards coming,
we make them purge.
The guards coming,
we make them purge.
We got the crazies, just give the word. The guards coming, we make them purge. Give me the urge, give me the strength. Niggas trying to tax me, I claim exempt. My agency's all set, man up the temps. Give them word that the work, we gon' stretch the length. When the cards being dealt, play your hands right. Get yourself straight, then you get your mans right. You're claiming boss, make sure that the plan's tight. Oversight, looking down from a different height. My tunnel vision got me focused like a bird flight. Watching ground moves peeking from a bird's sight. You niggas square me, you botch from a different angle. My attitude's T-Rex, you wanna tangle. We been in prison, the streets the yards, the jail's the hole, back to the cars. If my life matters more than yours, right, then how you match the guard's plan if it's planned right. We got the crazies, just give the word. The guards coming, we make them purge. Guards coming,
we make them purge.
The guards coming,
we make them purge.
The guards coming,
we make them purge.
The guards coming,
we make them purge.
We got the crazies, just give the word. The guards coming, we make them purge.
I'm trying to put bullet holes on police badges. Burn Babylon, burn, turn the bitch to ashes. You slave patrolling, my 40 blowing, that's target practice. Pouring gasoline on the flag, now where's my matches? Off the blood of my ancestors, you're living comfortably. I am the karma for crackers, they keep ducking me. Nat Turner whisper in my ear, yeah, he haunting me. Saying make them pay for their forefathers' fuckery. I'm hip-hop messiah on water, you can't walk with me. Speak on the truth of power, you can't muzzle me. Nothing but pain and gunpowder flow through my arteries. Police sirens, my jackpot, I hit the lottery. I'm dominant, they recessor. Yeah, obsolete. I'm going out like a martyr. You gon' remember me. I'ma live forever. My people, they're gonna honor me. Port City Persians, bitch, so we can be free.
We got the crazy. Just give the word. The God's coming. We make them purge. God's coming.
We make them purge.
The God's coming.
We make them purge.
The God's coming.
We make them purge.
The God's coming.
We make them purge.
We got the crazy. Just give the word. The God's coming. We make them purge.
Yeah, that was Purge on Nu's new project, New World, the Grown Man's album. Y'all make sure y'all go cop that. Bam is in the chat dropping links. So if you want to go find his music on the platform you listen to music on, it'll be on that link. But T, you dropping jewels. You dropping jewels, and you have no choice but to respect what you're saying, because I've been there as well. So I want to go to this comment that she just put up. Well, the one before it. She said, "This actually happened to me in real life. We were best friends since 7th grade. Now I have a family, and I don't think my husband will be happy with my choice of friends." Salute to you. Salute to you. And I have to give you a double salute, because that's real. And if your friend respects your marriage and your family, they wouldn't take offense to you saying, "Look, we can't hang out like that no more. I don't live that type of life. I really never lived that life, and I'm definitely not going to be associated with that type of life, being that I'm married and I have a family." If they take offense to that to me, that means they have a sickness. They want to be a hoe for the rest of their life, because if they're not watching you live life how life should be, or should I say what people respect, and that's living a life with one person, then she probably gonna be a hoe for the rest of her goddamn life. And that's just how I see it. What you feel, Chloe?
You the sexologist. Don't spit your drink out.
I'm not. It tastes too goddamn good.
No, that's why I say, when it comes to singles and married couples, I'm not going to say you can't be friends. I just think there's going to be a limit of time on that friendship, because eventually something's going to happen and y'all ain't going to be tight like y'all were.
Absolutely. That's how life is. Because once you direct your life in a certain direction, and it's the opposite of what your friends are doing, they're not going to link up. You're not gonna link up.
I mean, because if you get married, you're making a commitment to that man. You're not making a commitment to unless you put it in your vows. But me and my homies, we still gonna be cool over here. We got to make time on Thursdays and Fridays for him. Other than that, you made the commitment with the spouse.
Damn right, and that's because when you're married, we're not gonna get spiritual, but that's who you put before anybody. If you put your goddamn friend before your husband or your wife, you should have been married in the first place.
You speaking volumes, yeah. Unless you put it in the vows, because we got modern days. They say all kinds of crazy shit now. But
what's going on, Brazy? We got Brazy in the building. What's going on, fam?
He was over there, not alcoholic too.
All right, Brazy. What we discussing the question of the night, which is, does birds of a feather really flock together? And we've been getting some good answers from Chloe. T in the goddamn chat dropping jewels, and she ain't doing nothing but keeping it 100. And I salute her for that.
For real.
And we got Bams who trying to figure out if she a hoe. I mean, we don't know, Bams.
And Crucial's a crackhead. Boss man said.
Yeah.
That's gonna be on my haters channel. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, we're gonna keep riding.
Her best friend's a crackhead.
My guy's not a fucking crackhead. Don't believe that shit. I don't hang with crackheads. And Crucial will decide to do crack, I'm a Donkey Kong his ass. Let that shit go. I'm fucking with y'all. Yeah, man, we finna play another jam. This is off of my up and coming album, the Blake 2 project. It's called Catch a Flash. Y'all check it out.
Body the beat global. Hey, we ain't playing with you.
See, I was on the block, making money move. I had a trap jumping, but never been a fool. Had a couple young niggas, and they ain't finished school. They certified with the nigga, wouldn't bust a move. I taught myself about the rule of 45 or 22. I would knock your tater loose. Didn't bring my paper through. Pimpin', I was capable. You know who I'm related to. I can break your face in two, so I will never chase a dude. I'm all about the money, nigga. Some say I'm a paper fool. Taking everything you owe. Your bitch, I might just take her too. So pimpin', don't you make the news. I disconnect your cable too. Cause I don't play about my paper, dude. Straight drop glass, 96 gas. Straight gas in the Ziploc bag. Getting cash, loaded big bag. Niggas getting mad. You can catch a flash. Say cheap, pussy nigga. I'ma flash all day on these niggas. You can catch a flash. They don't really want it. Got a couple goons right around the corner. You can catch a flash. If you know me, I'm not about to talk. You talking money. We be talking off. I need the bank rolls coming. Don't need a stank cold on me unless she got something for me. No, bitch, I'm not front. I'm trying to take a trip to London. Get a couple racks from 'em. Trying to make my money double. Get back home with no trouble. I'm a nigga from the bottom. Bitch, I come from down under. Where the Jakes, they be hunting. Let them take my life from me. I just wanna make a come up. Make something out of nothing. Buy my baby girl a Hummer. Now that's a hot girl summer. Lead the dope. Watch the money. Tell the truth. I don't want a lot of niggas. They be on it. They be on it. Straight drop glass, 96 gas. Straight gas in the Ziploc bag. Getting cash, loaded big bag. Niggas getting mad. You can catch a flash. Say cheap, pussy nigga. I'ma flash all day on these niggas. You can catch a flash. They don't really want it. Got a couple goons right around the corner. You can catch a flash.
Now I'm gonna play this song real quick because Chloe asked me in her chat one day, since you got there working on music, when you gonna do that Smoke song? Shaking my goddamn head.
Man, it's been a rough day, man. I'm gonna have to roll with one, man. If y'all smoking with me, roll up. Light that shit up, man. Let's go. Smoking on the backwood as I take a stroll down in my hood. AC blowing cold like it should. And you know a nigga smoking nothing but that good. 93 gas I put in my tank. And the 93 gas I'm smoking on stank. I just got a bag of pot in my bank. I know the nigga hating, they mad cause they can't. Got the whip fogged up, I barely can think. Got bitch back tent, they thinking it's play. Got the window fogged up, they thinking it's dang. And I can give a fuck or care what they think. I stay strapped up, I stay in my lane. Got a 3.5, I'm smoking on K. Back in 95, we smoking on A. Hoping I survive to see the next day. Eyes so low, I can't see the road. Feel like the drug was taking my soul. And I'm in the mode where everything's slow. And it seems like everything wanna glow. See, y'all like to drink, I really can't smoke. Get a big cup of Henny, we take us to toes. And I'm hiding a bitch, I can't feel my toes. Feeling all on my face, I can't feel my nose. Man, I'm high than a motherfucker, man. I don't know what the fuck this nigga gave me. I can't feel my nose. Man, I don't even know if my toes attached to my feet. Man, let me call my cousin, man. He can have the rest of this shit. I'm high than a motherfucker. I should've stuck with what the fuck I know. And that's drinking. I'm so high. Man, don't start that singing shit, boss. Man, fuck you. Hey, new man, come get this nigga, man. This nigga tripping. I'm gonna go ahead and call L-Dot, man. Let L-Dot smoke with these niggas, man. Y'all the real potheads.
Body the big global, baby.
Man, we gonna run that bitch back. Y'all keep rolling up, man. Let's do that shit one more time,
man. On the backwood, man. I'm gonna have to roll with one, man. If y'all smoking with me, roll up. Light that shit up, man. Let's go. Smoking on the backwood as I take a stroll down in my hood. AC blowing cold like it should. And you know a nigga smoking nothing but that good. 93 gas I put in my tank. And the 93 gas I'm smoking on stank. I just got a bag of bite in my bank. I know the nigga hating, they mad cause they can't. Got the whip fogged up, I barely can think. Got bitch back tent, they thinking it's play. Got the window fogged up, they thinking it's dang. And I can give a fuck, I care what they think. I stay strapped up, I stay in my lane. Got a 3.5, I'm smoking on K. Back in 95, we smoking on A. Hoping I survive to see the next day. Eyes so low, I can't see the road. Feel like the drug was taking my soul. And I'm in the mode where everything's slow. And it seems like everything wanna glow. See, I like to drink, I really can't smoke. Get a big cup of Henny, we take us to toast. And I'm hiding a bitch, I can't feel my toes. Feeling all on my face, I can't feel my nose. Man, I'm high than a motherfucker, man. I don't know what the fuck this nigga gave me. I can't feel my nose. Man, I don't even know if my toes attached to my feet. Man, let me call my cousin, man. He can have the rest of this shit. I'm high than a motherfucker. I should have stuck with what the fuck I know. And that's drinking. I'm so high. Man, don't start that singing shit, boss. Man, fuck you. Hey, new man, come get this nigga, man. This nigga tripping. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and call L. Dot, man. Let L. Dot smoke with these niggas, man. Y'all the real potheads.
Part of the big global, baby.
So hopefully that answers your goddamn question, Corey. That was a smoke session, song called Smoke Something, which I dropped that on my live probably about 2 weeks ago. Damn, you know how long it's been. Go ahead.
I know I can't say it because I never know who's watching. But I was gonna say I had an idea who you could do the video with.
Probably be. Hey, but yeah, we're gonna get back to the topic because I think T just dropped some more jewels. Let's check out what she just stated. Let's see here. Okay, I want to make sure I'm reading the right one.
For those that don't know, Boss don't smoke, y'all.
Hold on.
Boss
Look.
don't smoke.
Hold on,
You
goddamn.
smoke cigarettes. Quit playing. That's why I said I'm a false flag your ass.
Hold on. Ain't no
Oh,
false
I
flagging
know.
shit. Ain't no false flagging shit. Hey, ever since I've been going through what I've been going through, it's been hard for me to sleep at night.
Let me call Crucial and get you some crack too while you're at it then, I guess.
Nah, I don't roll up. I ain't got patience for that shit. This right here is what we call. Hold on, let me look at it again. Oh yeah, this is the blueberry Kush.
Oh
You
my
feel?
God.
You feel me? And,
Yeah.
then, and then I got the Blue Dream. Then I got the Mango Kush.
Oh my God.
Then I got the fruity. Hey,
The grape too? Come on. My daughter got one of those who was from Snoop Dogg, had his signature all over it. She was like, Lord have mercy. Now that's a good old car payment right there, damn it.
so hey, I might not smoke like the rest of y'all, but hey, when I need to go to sleep, that shit right
yeah,
there.
put you to sleep till next week.
Nah, I just need 8 hours. That's all I need. But let me go to T
Last time I
comment.
tried
Man,
stuff like that stuff felt like an elephant sitting on my chest. I woke up, ate a whole dozen of Krispy Kreme donuts, and drank a 3-liter of Big Red. Shit, went right back to sleep.
Oh, let me see if I can find a comment. I'm gonna just read it from the screen.
If you child, there we go. Yeah, if your child.
If your child is putting themselves out there on social media acting like a hoe, if I go back to Vegas and expel, see me with my daughter do that. I don't know if that was the one I was looking for, but you might want to elaborate on that one because I might have misunderstood what you said. But there's another one I think you dropped earlier. Oh, that's way up there. I think we done touched on that.
I took it that she's asking, what if your child's out there putting themselves out there? But I guess it would depend on the age of the child too.
Who shit? Hey, where did she get it from? Did she get it from her friends?
Don't
or did she
blame
watch her
me.
mother? Or did she watch her mother?
Well, again, it would depend on the age.
Yeah, exactly. Because like if she's a teenager getting ready to go into adulthood, let's say she's like 16, 17, almost 18. She's in school. Of course, she's hanging around females, but at the same time, her mom, let's just say her mom is 20 years older than her. So she's 17, her mom's 37. So her mom's still not old. Her mom might not be with her dad, and she having all these different dudes going in and out of the motherfucking house. Who you think she got it from? Don't worry. I'll wait.
Okay, Nia, look, Irene.
But you call me that shit.
Again, it depends on the age because I don't know how old T is, but I mean, I'm assuming that she's a younger female than myself because of her talking about, you know, getting married and all this. But what if I was a hoe and my mama didn't know if she was still alive? And because I'm putting it all over social media, she just now finding out because in our younger days, we didn't have the social media.
Right.
Okay. Now,
so
if it's let's say a 20-year-old and a 40-year-old parent daughter, we can't control what them 20-year-olds do.
You can't.
And it doesn't mean that we was being a hoe though. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of that depends on age, but it also depends on like what you're saying, what their friends is like, because you can lock your child up, but they still go to school. They still gonna have those 6 hours of school time to pull the whole footloose type of thing, change the clothes at school, and you know what I mean. So it's that's a difficult one.
It is. I think T said she's 27 and her friends.
Okay, see, you already blaming
a very strict parent.
Yeah.
And then you know what? Some people say, a lot of females say, as a mother, you shouldn't be so strict and like, I guess, keep them closed in, trying to hide them from the world because that makes them want to go and explore the world more.
Yeah.
But let's look at the other way around. If you allow them to explore the world, they're going to see a lot of shit that you don't want them to see. Only thing you can do prior to letting them explore the world is teach them about the world. And I had this conversation with my 10-year-old. You know what I'm saying? It's, 11-year-old. She just turned 11. She thinks everybody in the world is friendly. You know what I'm saying? They won't hurt her. And I had to break that down to her. Like, you can't trust no goddamn body. You know what I'm saying? She told her mom that a janitor, gave her a hug at the goddamn school. And I fucking lost it. You lost your motherfucking mind. Don't you ever hug no goddamn grown man. And she thinks she's so smart. You know what she said? This is what she said. Because we brought up the pedophile shit. She's like, well, he works at the school. You think they will hire a pedophile? Shut up! You think you fucking smart, don't you?
It's the naiveness. But
Exactly.
I would have handled it the same way. However, I would have taken it a step further and saying, found a creative way to find out how did he hug you. Did he hug you a full frontal? Did he just put his arm over here and hug you from the side? Because if it would have been a full frontal, then my ass would have been up at the school.
I don't want him touching my child.
I understand that.
Hey and bye, bitch. That's it.
But just looking at it, for me, I'm looking at it like there are some old school, they don't. Maybe he saw she was having a sad day or something, and he just was trying to make her feel better by saying, patting her on the shoulder type of hug. You see what I'm saying?
Chloe,
I know, because you're a man. You look at it differently. That's why I said I would have handled it the same way. But from a mom, that's where I would have decided whether or not I'm going to take it a step further and go up and contact the school or contact the man himself or contact the law, whatever. But from a daddy's point of view, yes, you're supposed to say, hell no, God damn it, and everything else.
Yeah, right.
You're supposed to put
T said she's 47, so she's a little older than me.
Brazy's comment.
Yeah, I'm finna get to his comment in just a second. I was just reading T's on first. I like his too. She said she also has 2 sons. So I don't know if they older or not, but I'm pretty sure they don't want anybody calling their sister a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Because now they got to deal with that shit, and they're gonna end up getting in fights and shit. And I don't even know why we talking about your daughter, but if it is what we were just talking about, you can't control what she do as an adult. She's 27 years old. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how strict you was, once she got a taste of that life, it's just like a drug. You know what I'm saying? You having fun as a young adult. You want to have more and more. But as you get older, and I can contest to this because I've learned myself. As I got older, I put those childish ways away. You know what I'm saying? Because I want my daughter to look at me, and when she look for a man, she want to look for a man like her dad. You know what I'm saying? Someone who's respectable, who's gonna respect the woman, who's gonna open the door for his wife. You know what I'm saying? Put a jacket over her head if it's raining, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to tell my daughter she's beautiful every day, because if a man tell her that, oh shit, my daddy tell me that all the time, you got to come harder than that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Those type of things. So that's how I am on mine.
And speaking from being a mom, having the older daughters, okay, I'm not gonna say they all gonna go out and do it, but most of the time they will, no matter if we were strict or not. Because me and my sister, we did it opposite. She was the friend to her child. I was the strict, overbearing one.
Yes, that's the problem.
You know, the thing is that they still both ended up at the club together when they grew up and they were in their 20s and 30s, you know. But all you can do for your own peace of mind is pray to God and know that if you raise them with proper morals, they will come back to the right path. Might not be when we want them to.
Right.
God's got his plan for them, and everybody's different. That's it.
I agree. Look like Brazy done hit that goddamn backwood a couple of times because he got a question. And y'all know I always leave the door open. Brazy want to know, is it a certain race or nationality that appreciate their man more than others? And he also said vice versa. It's a great goddamn question. So, if y'all want to answer that question, feel free to do so. Brazy, if you want to come up, man, click the link, man. You know you're welcome over here as well, man. We're going to go to another damn jam. Thought I had it ready, but I didn't. Y'all excuse me. You know my screen probably frozen and all that shit.
Oh, you good still?
Well, we're going to go back to BSM, man. You know, we got a project out right now. So y'all check that shit out, man. Here is Disgusted. It's on the project as well. This album is dope as fuck. It's on Bandcamp. Y'all check it out.
Shit again.
You know what it is. Nationwide.
Back at that one time. Squad.
Disgusting.
I hate when niggas build they premise off of false assumptions. And the cold part about it is half the niggas that do it be the ones that you trusted. And I'm at the point where I'm disgusted. But what's really disgusting is how I seen it so many times that I grew accustomed to how they form an opinion off of false assumptions. And the cold part about it is half the niggas that do it be the ones that you fuck with. And I'm at the point where I'm disgusted. But what's really disgusting is how I seen it so much that I grew accustomed.
I done seen it back to back. Them snakes gon' stab your back. Ain't dressing black on black, they open face. You brought them up in your place, you ain't have to show them you're safe. I'd rather have space, don't nobody wanna run up in the race. This ass getting chased, nigga, I'm that ace deuce. Stand tall like a motherfucking moose, don't quack like geese, don't break the rules. Yeah, they gotta eat, but I don't need food. Took a whole damn wheelie, get off that loop. And hoes don't eat, they gon' be a little rude. Things change, so staying the same is stupid. First, no third like looping. Watch out when I'm shooting, ain't no game, no hooping. DBZ like super hard, you know your ass is losing. Not some shit you choosing, left you broken, bruising. Anger I'm abusing, ain't no sense in moving. Bitch, I'm on my hustle, using all my muscle. Know your ass in trouble, nothing subtle. Everybody scripted, you don't need no show.
I hate when niggas build they premise off of false assumptions. And the cold part about it is half the niggas that do it be the ones that you trusted. And I'm at the point where I'm disgusted, but what's really disgusting is how I seen it so many times that I grew accustomed to how they form an opinion off of false assumptions. And the cold part about it is half the niggas that do it be the ones that you fuck with. And I'm at the point where I'm disgusted, but what's really disgusting is how I seen it so much that I grew accustomed.
Gang be colder than next members. That nigga been jumping on every piece of wood he could, nigga, except timber. And I bet your dippy didn't catch that slip right off his wet back. Every time he turn his head, nigga try to fuck your biz to the crib, better get back to the rip stack. 2 slabs to smoke 2 blunts to talk 2 dabs. I got that money, so I don't cut cash, and I don't talk trick, so them hoes do not act. He bought a car and she bought me cash. I just be trying not to laugh. That nigga just slit his wrist over, bitch. These niggas be dying for ass. Say the game, boy, I spit like a flamethrower. Talk bad to you and your bitch at the same time, just like the landlord. What to me you plan for a little bitch? You switch to the other side, man. These niggas be claiming they real, but these niggas be lying.
Yeah, keep the narrative safe. Never carry the weight of dead minds who couldn't bury mistakes. You niggas fake, this is more than disgrace. Like a lie in the face. When it's truth, you niggas never relate. This is hate, y'all serving the plate. When you stretching the truth around the table like you passing out cake. These are lies, y'all spinning the facts. What disgusts me is that the opinion push the narrative back. You off track with the cargo attached. And if you search through the rumble, you will find it was never intact. I fell back when it comes to these cats. Free to think on my own, but this lesson I'ma charge for the rap.
I hate when niggas build their premise off of false assumptions. And the cold part about it is half the niggas that do it be the ones that you trusted. And I'm at the point where I'm disgusted, but what's really disgusting is how I seen it so many times that I grew accustomed to how they form an opinion off of false assumptions. And the cold part about it is half the niggas that do it be the ones that you fuck with. And I'm at the point where I'm disgusted, but what's really disgusting is how I seen it so much that I grew accustomed.
You let these pussy niggas tell that shit, I'm kin to the devil. I'm very selfish and helpless, and I will never be wealthy. See niggas, they just form opinions just by what niggas tell them. They cerebellum, don't help them. No motor skills, let me test them. If they die, then we resurrect. They talking shit, I direct them. Once a friend, how I don't respect them. Shit, I shoulda knew better. And they don't speak or check with the fella. They get upset with the fella. I mail them off and check the envelope. And make sure the letter gon' tell that I'm a hell of a fella. And my loyalty never will fail. These niggas gotta do better when facing a different endeavor. That pride come down the ladders. In your eyes, they got you mad. I'm just disgusted. All this fuck shit, trust, discuss it, man, just fuck.
They say Port City this and Port City that. But one thing they lack, what's that? It's actual facts. I know where they go, just stick a fucking knife in my back. Won't let me go, a bunch of leeches I'm trying to detach. Trying to remain focused, the streets calling me back. I'm stuck when it felt hopeless, I'm refused to collapse. Switching up my vitamin, I can adapt. If I fail, I shall try again and bounce back. I'm nauseous, disgusted, I'm allergic to your function. Surrounded by dysfunction, bunch of crabs and buckets. Money is the seduction, I'm grinding and dry humping. When you come into the end, you are nothing or got nothing.
I hate when niggas build their premise off of false assumptions. And the cold part about it is half the niggas that do it be the ones that you trusted. And I'm at the point where I'm disgusted, but what's really disgusting is how I seen it so many times that I grew accustomed to how they form an opinion off of false assumptions. And the cold part about it is half the niggas that do it be the ones that you fuck with. And I'm at the point where I'm disgusted, but what's really disgusting is how I seen it so much that I grew accustomed.
That was Black Sector Mafia. Disgusted album. It was on all platforms. I think we're adjusting some things. We're gonna put the second version up there soon, but it is already on Bandcamp, so I'll be dropping that link probably in my description, so you can go check it out there as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up. See, I'm losing a lot of people.
All right.
So you got anything you want to say?
I got my daughter just walked in. I was gonna say I gotta get out since my daughter just walked in. I gotta talk to her before she goes to bed. But I do have a proposition on a topic and I'll talk to you about it off air because it's going to be a touchy subject, but I think it's going to be a necessary subject. How's that?
I'm with it. We'll talk about it.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Salute, man. Appreciate you.
All right.
So that was Cloyd, came up here to keep me some company. Appreciate the homie Brazy for coming through. T, you welcome here anytime. I'm definitely going to have to make you blue. I appreciate everything you shared with us tonight because you didn't have to. Bams for holding down the chat. Salute, Bams. It be the D for me. That's my dog, Crucial K. Salute, Neutro, Legend. Everybody who came through and chilled with me tonight. Probably be going live tomorrow night as well because I am off Friday. So, it's turn up time for me. But I definitely appreciate everyone. If I didn't say your name, forgive my mind. My heart's all in it. But Homer Green, you didn't say nothing, but I appreciate you for sliding through. But I'm going to play, I'm go ahead and play the last song of the night. Y'all know I got to salute this one from my mom, my Dukes. Because without her, I wouldn't be here doing this with you all. You feel me? But again, thank y'all. Y'all share the live. If you haven't liked, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Hit all, so you can get all my notifications when I go live or when I drop a new song or whatever the case may be. So with that being said, I'm up out of here. As always, one love. Put your goddamn mask on. You feel me? I do got the mask. Body the big bitch. Y'all be easy, man. I'm gone.
Girl, I am sexy.
Hit with another one.
Hey, yo, Al Dance.
It took my soul from me. It left you bow at night. Empty toilet bowl running. Kept it a whole honey. Paid her dues on old night. Mama from that old she was dope as fuck a cold woman. I never thought the day would come that I would lose her. Give her the highest praise. We know that is hallelujah. Pimpin', I just gotta do it. Watch me put my step into it. She didn't like that riding music, but this one here gon' keep her grooving. And mama let her hear her baby boy sing. I was singing to my mama till there's no pain. I wish I could go back to the old days. I miss you, mama. I know that you're gone away, but I'ma see you one day. I'ma see you one day. Ain't too much more to say. Just know your baby's okay. I'm okay. See you right now, that'll make the pain go away. It'll make it go away. Reaching out now, hoping that you feel no pain, no pain. Mama, I'ma see you one day. I came up about you in the early 80s. 8 pounds, 13 ounces, such a curvy baby. My pops was Jimmy Knight. My pops was really light. They say that I was spoiled. They say my mama got it right. Working day and night. My mama, she made a way. Mama love her baby. Don't know what she got in the jail. But what she had, she sent to me. Cause I be killing me. Shout out to my precious queen. Cause God keep blessing me. And everything she taught me made a better me. And now I'm older now. I done learned my letters. So my manners and my pleasantry. My mama was heavenly. So what I plan to be is gonna take the man in me. She gone away, but I'ma see you one day. I'ma see you one day. Ain't too much more to say. Just know your baby's okay. I'm okay. See you right now, that'll make the pain go away. It'll make it go away. Reaching out now, hoping that you feel no pain, no pain. Mama, I'ma see you one day. Mama, I'ma see you one day.
Body to beat global.
You know we miss you. We always gonna love you. See you you when we get there. What up, Beans?